Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're taking a look at some of the latest news within the Polestar space. The SPAC merger, latest updates, filings. We've got a lot of things to go through. Recently, Polestar updated their blog with a couple new articles, one on sustainable upgrades, and that's basically detailing their 2023 Polestar 2, the updated wheels, the longer extended range on this new vehicle. It's a proper upgraded vehicle and it's ready to compete against the Tesla Model 3. That's for damn sure. They also added a couple new articles, one on the Met Gala, Polestar at the Met Gala, which is huge by the way, great for exposure and great to get a lot of celebrities' attention obviously on the brand, on the company. So courtesy of I am Savage02 on Twitter, we've got some of the latest filing. This is from the UK government website based on the Polestar company, which is a private company right now, but they've got a lot of things to do in the UK and a lot of things to do in the United States as well in order to merge Guggenheim and Polestar together. So it's just an application, RO1 application by private company for re-registration as a public company, and this is filed through to Company House. And this is by Polestar Automotive Holding UK Limited. So this is all part of going public for Polestar. The next thing I'd like to show you is a few electric cars, basically every electric vehicle in America in 2022. This is how they compare when it comes to max horsepower and cost of the vehicle as well. Starting with the Hummer, and that's the electric Hummer, then the Audi e-tron GT. We've got things like the EQS, and the Tesla Model X, Tesla Model S, and the Taycan of course. So as we go down the list, obviously we get to Lucid, Rivian, Jaguar, and the Rivian R1T. And eventually we'll come across the e-tron, the Volvo C40 Recharge, the Volvo XC40 Recharge, the Tesla Model Y Long Range, and the Polestar 2. Max output of horsepower 231, price comparison to the Tesla Model Y. You can see it right there for yourself. Now obviously when you look at this car versus the Tesla Model 3, it's very similar. Maximum horsepower is very similar, the price is very similar. Tesla starts at $44,990. Max horsepower 283. Now its direct competitor, which is the Polestar 2, is a little bit more expensive, $45,900 with a max output of horsepower 231. But I think this is the old Polestar. I don't think this is the 2023 Polestar. So that's just a quick comparison. Next up, courtesy of N2 EV Bull, we've got some filing. New F4 filing came out, Amendment 6. So N2 is basically saying hopefully this is the final one and SEC approves it. I obviously follow N2 EV Bull because this is one of the accounts that is very good to stay up to date with what's going on with Polestar, but this is another filing. So they've got a filing in the UK through Company House, they've got a filing, and this is by Polestar Automotive Holding UK, same company, same UK based company, same company that is registered in the UK that is filing to go public within the United States. Thomas Ingeloth, CEO right there. So it just says United States Security and Exchange Commission. So this is what happens when a company is filing for merger and filing to go public through a SPAC merger. It's all standard stuff, but we're just hoping that it is the final filing. So this is just an updated one. And this is Form F4 registration statement under the Security Act of 1933. And this is Amendment 6. So we're really in the final stages now, so it's looking quite good. Now next up, what we have is some shorted news in the space of Polestar. So GGPI was 10% shorted on April 29th. And this is by SPAC Pick, which is a really good account to follow by the way. They give some really good updates as well. It's basically saying got to be 15% plus now. We'll find out soon. So there does seem to be a lot of shorting of the GGPI share quite recently, and that's quite standard. I think all shares get shorted because it's allowed, so it does get shorted. So it's not always a negative that a share is getting shorted. In fact, I believe Bill Gates has shorted over $1 billion in Tesla, which is why Elon Musk refused to work with Bill Gates on anything. Because while Bill Gates is a big advocate for sustainable energy, keeping our planet from going icy cold. Well, he's also shorting Tesla, which has done the most to help transform the auto industry to all electric. So Bill Gates is being a bloody hypocrite, to be honest. But the shares that are shorted in this image, over 7.3 million shares that were shorted on the Nasdaq exchange. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. But am I worried? Absolutely not. This is a standard thing. Now, once again, courtesy of SPAC Picks, we've got some more information on shorted shares by GGPI, of course. So they're basically saying that it's never been this shorted before. Borrow fees have never been this high. So it's quite interesting that they're shorting so much shares when we know that the SPAC merger is just around the corner, a few days away. It's just so suspicious, to be honest. But we're quite certain that now the SPAC merger could be announced almost any time right now. So these are the shorted shares that are available, and these are the time slots that they were shorted. So it's quite impressive to see just how much shares, thousands of shares are being shorted, millions are being shorted in the last image I showed you. So thanks to SPAC Pick for this information, of course, because I'm using their information to make my YouTube videos. So thank you to everyone who posts these information. And one more from Thundra. This was quite interesting. So this is basically the top best-selling brands in Europe in Q1 of 2022. And Polestar, our baby Polestar, was 33 on this list. Sold over 6,508 Polestar vehicles. And those are all Polestar 2. Imagine when we get the Polestar 3 up and running. It's going to be fantastic. VW is killing it with over 250,000 vehicles. Much more than Toyota, much more than Peugeot. Peugeot is doing great. BMW is doing great. Mercedes is doing the exact same as BMW. They're so identical, so competitive against each other. It's beautiful. Now, interestingly, where is Tesla on this list? That is an interesting thing. So that's what I'm trying to find, is Tesla on this list. So Tesla on this list was 18, and they delivered 59,000 vehicles. But I think this is in Europe only. So this is only within Europe. So let's keep that in mind, I believe. I could be wrong, but I do think that Tesla's already delivered much more than 59,000 cars worldwide already. So this has to be Europe alone. And if it is Europe alone, Volkswagen is just destroying the competition. Oh my goodness, it's kind of ridiculous now, isn't it? So obviously I've got some more news to go through, but I'll make another video to go through this. But I hope you've enjoyed this video, the updates and everything. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see more. And of course, I will see you in my next video.